You have a 401k, you have a handful of fund options, sometimes a handful, sometimes more fund options to invest in. And sometimes you'll have these target date funds, or they might have an actual date next to them, like 2030, 2035, 2040. And these are funds that automatically shift the balance of stock and the mix of stocks and bonds in the fund from more aggressive to more conservative over time as you get older. Um, there also will likely be a few passive index fund options that just represent stock indexes or bond indexes. Sometimes it can be useful to create your own portfolio with the stock and bond index funds instead of using the target date funds. And the reason is that the target date funds can sometimes be a little too conservative, depending on your level of risk tolerance, because they are uh, they're standardized portfolios meant to satisfy everyone in a given age range, right? So they're going to be boiled down to the least the most risk averse person. Um, and they might not take as much risk as they ought to take, or that you would take if you were managing your own investments directly. Um, Sometimes, though, they can still be worth it because you don't want to have to go in and continuously rebalance your portfolio, right? Like if you pick a mix of index funds in your 401k, you don't want to have to log in and make sure that the mix is still in the right ratio of stocks and bonds. But some platforms let you establish a percentage and keeps it fixed at that percentage. It just automatically rebalances for you. I think Nest Egg U is one of those. Um, Maybe Empower. I'm not actually sure which platforms do this, but it can be helpful to take advantage of that option if you are not happy with the amount of risk that the target date retirement funds often are assuming. This can be a way for you to be a little bit more aggressive and sometimes lower the fees in the funds. So yeah.